known as Edward the Confessor.
That's true.
It's false, I'm afraid. You were so definite, but you're wrong. Edward the Confessor ruled from 1042 AD and was the father of King Harold, so you also moved back a station. Carlos, a true or false one for you. Here we go. It took John Galsworthy 25 years to write the Forsyte Saga.
False.
It's true, so you move back a station. Julie, a question for you. Here we go. The word icosagram means a word having 12 letters. True or false?
False.
It is false. It's a word having 20 letters, so you move forward a station. Tony, you need one now, mate. You and Julia level pegging. Here we go. True or false? Benjamin Disraeli used to leave all 4 legs of his bed in bowls of salt water to ward off evil spirits.
True.
It is true, and he was Prime Minister. God help us. You move forward a station, and it's a question for Carlos next. Carlos, here it is. True or false? There are 14 lines in a sonnet.
False.
It's true, I'm afraid. Sonnet means little song in Italian, so you move back a station. Julie, true or false? Here's a question. Japan is 9 hours ahead of GMT.
True.
It's true, well done. You've gained a station, moving in the right direction. Tony, here we go for you, sir. True or false? CND stands for Campaign for Nuclear Detonation.
False.
Of course it's false. They're not a kamikaze operation, are they? It's Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. Well done. Another station for you, sir, in the right direction. Carlos, true or false? Here we go. A game of chess starts with 38 pieces on the board.
False.
It is false. It's 32, so you've gained a station. You're moving clockwise, the right way. Julie, true or false? Here we go. Acids have lower pH values than alkalis.
False.
It's true, I'm afraid. So you lose a station, and this is getting very close now. Tony, a question for you, sir. You're at Moorgate. The Battle of Agincourt between England and France took place in 1415.
False.
It's true, I'm afraid. So you move back a station, and that's the end of the round. And if we take a look at the scores, well, it's close, but not at the front, because Carlos is steaming ahead at Tower Hill. Tony is in second place. He's at Barbican. Just behind him by just 1 station is Julie at Farringdon. And you know what that means, Julie, don't we? I'm afraid, madam, I must ask you now to leave the train. It's goodbye from us. Have you enjoyed your little stay with us?
Yes, I have, thank you.
You've been a great contestant. The luck of the draw ruled you out, but you don't go away empty-handed. You get to keep both your ticket stub and this fine selection of Mind the Gap memorabilia. Use it in good health and take with you this great round of applause. Well done, Julie.
Thank you.
So the boys are back in town. Carlos versus Tony for the next round, which is, for some commuters, an unpleasant round, but you're going to love it. It's the rush hour. And in this round, we return to my gigantic map of the London Underground. It's a buzzer round, but this time, yes, you want to win the stations, but no, you don't have to change lines every time you get an answer right. So a bit of tactics creeps in. You can play to your strengths. Are we ready to go? So let's do it. Here is your first buzzer question, and you can choose exactly where you want to start on our great big map. Which Scottish author wrote Kidnapped? And it's Tony.
Robert Louis Stevenson.
The man who also gave us Treasure Island. Of course, you're right. Where would you like to start, sir?
Warren Street.
We're starting at Warren Street, and of course both their scores are back to 0, except Tony's got 1 station now. Warren Street it is. Do you want people or nature?
People, please.
A people question for both of you. Fingers on buzzers, and we're heading for Tottenham Court Road. Which member of the Beatles has also narrated the Thomas... And it's Tony.
Ringo Starr?
Is correct. The Thomas the Tank Engine series on TV is right. He's got 2 stations. You're now at Tottenham Court Road. Do you want people or TV?
People, please.
Stand with people, and we're heading now for Leicester Square on the Northern Line. With which former game show girl do you associate James Major? And it's Carlos, but only just.
Emma Noble?
Is correct. Well done. He's got a station. He's first in this round. Give him a round of applause. And a choice. Do you want to stay with people, mate, or head on the Piccadilly line for a sporting question?
I'll go sporting question, please.
OK, we're heading for Holborn on the Piccadilly line. Which British tennis player was credited with the fastest serve in the world? And it's Tony.
Greg Rosetsky.
Is correct. In 1998, it was an astonishing 149 miles per hour, and that's the speed you're whizzing round my tube map at, Tony. You've now got a choice. Is it going to be still sport or TV on the central line?
Sport, please.
Sport, and this time we're heading for King's Cross St Pancras. Here we go. The first Rugby Union World Cup was played in 1987. Which Southern Hemisphere nation were the winners? And it's Tony.
Australia.
Is not correct. Do you want to guess then, Carlos?
South Africa.
Is not correct either. It was in fact New Zealand. So here comes another sporting question for you both. Juan Manuel Fangio was 46 years old when he became a world champion. And it's Tony.
Motor racing.
Formula 1 is correct. I can accept that. In which sport I was going to ask. So you've got another station. You're at King's Cross and you've got a big choice. Food and drink, people, nature, London life, and the world, but no more sport. What do you want?
The world, please.
The world. The Hammersmith line heading for Moorgate. Here we go. In which Italian city can you find the Rialto Bridge? Tony.
Venice.
Is correct. Another station. It's 5 plays 1. We need a few from you now, Carlos. Do you want to stay with the world or do you want to transfer?
I'll stay with the world.
Okay, here we go on the Hammersmith line, and we're heading for Liverpool Street, which is the largest country in the British Commonwealth. Tony.
Australia.
Is not correct. Do you want to guess, Carlos?
Canada.
Is correct. He's got a station. Give him a round of applause. Maybe the comeback starts here. Do you want TV or London Life, Carlos?
TV, please.
TV on the central line, heading for Bank. Who was the first Doctor Who? And it's Tony.
William Hartnell.
Is correct for another station. He's now got 6, and it's Science on the Waterloo and City line, heading for Waterloo for both of you. Which scientist wrote the bestseller, A Brief History of Time? It's a toughie. Tough to answer and tough to read. We're out of time. It was Stephen Hawking. Here's another science question. What is the chemical formula for water? And it's Tony.
H2O.
Is correct and very easy. Just picture there, Carlos. He's got another station and he's got a choice. Do you want people or movies, Tony?
People, please.
People on the Northern Line heading for Embankment. Scottish outlaw Robert McGregor was better known by which nickname? Tony again. Need an answer, mate. We're out of time. Do you want to guess, Carlos?
Rob Roy.
Is correct. Give him a round of applause. He's nicked another station. And you've got a choice. Where do you want to go? People, movies, London Life or music?
Movies, please.
Movies it is, and we are heading on the Bakerloo line to Charing Cross. Here is your question. Name the actress who starred in Very Bad Things and There's Something About Mary. And it's Carlos.
Cameron Diaz.
Is correct. He's got another station. This time you can stay with movies, except you can't because I'm afraid that's the end of the penultimate round. And if we take a look at the station total, well, Carlos has done very well. He fought back gamely. He's got 4 stations, but it's Tony with 7 who's got a one-day pass to go as far as he can on the money line. Tony's going to join us in the final. Carlos, you've been a great contestant. He was mustard though, wasn't he, mate?
He was brilliant.
Have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yes, I have. Very
Well, you
much.
don't go away empty-handed like our Julie. You take with you our valuable Mind the Gap memorabilia and this round of applause. Well done, Carlos.
Thank you.
Tony, serious business now for you and me, big fella. OK, I'm going to give you 1 minute to answer 8 questions correctly. There's money for each question you get right. If you answer all 8, you get 1 big grand, £1,000. If you're not sure of any question, please say move on or pass as quickly as possible. Right. You ready to go for it?
I am.
Tony, please put your knowledge on the line.
And clear of the doors, please.
Good luck, Tony. We're all rooting for you. Your 1 minute starts now. What does a milliner make?
Pass.
It's hats. How many white pawns are there in a game of chess?
16.
It's 8. What is the official language of Grenada?
English.
It is English. Which spirit is used to make a Bloody Mary?
Vodka.
Correct. In rhyming slang, what is meant by mince pies?
Eyes.
Correct. Who played the title role in Edward Scissorhands?
Pass.
It's Johnny Depp. What type of insect is an emmet?
Beetle.
It's an ant. In the Bible, who did David slay with a sling?
Goliath.
Correct. Which of the 5 senses is the olfactory sense?
Hearing.
It's smell. In which city do Muscovites live?
Moscow.
Is correct. What do the initials UFO stand for?
Unidentified flying object.
Is correct. Well done. Which playwright was married to Anne Hathaway?
Shakespeare. William Shakespeare.
Correct. Who had a #1 in 1975 with Bohemian Rhapsody?
Queen.
Is correct. She's got £1,000. We've got a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Tony from Ilford has £1,000. Blimey, it was tough there and tight at the end, mate, but you did it for us. Our thanks to Tony. Our thanks, of course, to Carlos and to Julie, willing him to win there. Thanks to you for watching. You've been watching Mind the Gap. We've had another winner. Make sure you join us the next time we pull up at your station. Bye for now. Well done.